what another gorgeous day it is today. So what's up guys, we are back again for another video today. Today we're gonna be messing with the bumper a little bit more, try and get the fitment where we want it, maybe start with some body work. I really just want to get this thing painted and complete. I don't really want to be rolling around with a black bumper, even though it looks, I mean, it looks great. I'm not saying it looks great black, I'm not saying I would leave it, but I'm just saying the design in general. As you guys can now see a little bit better, I think. We got to sort that out. What I think I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna attack this whole mounting situation differently. I'm probably gonna pull the car up a little bit closer in the shade. Alright, so what I did is I actually bolted the bar to the car. Now, I don't know how far that's going to get me. At least get me started with the couple, and then I can unbolt it, and then get the ones that I'm kind of missing under the lights and stuff, you know what I mean? Therefore, at least can get it to its happy spot. And then what I did, I just kind of like egged out all the holes so it can, like, you know, slide around a little bit. Yes, there we go. Okay, it's already fitting way better, at least by the headlights, so I'm happy about that. Much better. Alright guys, so I think we got this thing exactly where we want it. And this whole gap here is completely perfect, just how it was. Looks factory, to be honest. Everything around the headlights is all good. This side is looking really nice. I just went through my memory card to like delete some room, because I was full, and I just deleted like 5 clips I needed. So pretty pumped about that. But on a good note, everything's looking really nice with this front bumper, man. I'm really happy with how it turned out. We will have to knock this little part down there just a little bit. There's like a little hard edge. You guys can probably see that on camera. Other than that, I was able to get this fitting up really nice. This side, on the other hand, is on the money. Perfect. Went ahead and put some tape there just so we don't scuff up the paint, you know what I mean? Safety first. Alright, check it out. Nice and smooth, no more edge. That front bumper has changed the game. Now time for a Type X front bumper, man. Can anyone get hookups? Can anyone hook me up on a deal? Man, I just priced everything out for the front bumper, so here's what I need. Front bumper, left bumper extension, right bumper extension, left bumper extension bracket, right bumper extension bracket, center support bracket, left turn signal, right turn signal, left fog light, right fog light. And I think I'm missing something else. But you guys get the idea. Turns out it's about $900 to $1,000 shipped to get all that stuff to your door. Brand new from Nissan. I mean, it's cool that it's all brand new, and that's probably the only way I really want to do it, just because I don't really, you know, if I'm spending the money in the first place, I want to spend the money on new stuff, if that makes sense. But today, guys, we are working on this thing today, and honestly, what I'm going to be diving into today has been something that I've been wanting to get into for a year or two now. So I was just sitting around today, I'm like, man, what should I do today? And you know what? I was like, man, I'm gonna dive in, because this is one of those things where, like, I don't know how I'm gonna go about it, but the only way I'm gonna start it is if I actually just start it, if that makes sense. Like, I just had to start somewhere, just start ripping things apart, and I guess we'll kind of see where things lead up. But I don't know if it shows in the title or not. But guys, if you guys own 240s S chassis, I guess technically this could go for any car, you know, it's just not going to be identical to what I'm doing, but the concept is the same. So anyone that has racing seats or bucket seats, whatever you want to call them, in their car, and sorry, yes, I gotta clean this whole car up. Actually, I have a really big car show coming up this weekend, so gotta give this thing a whole nice clean. I'll see you guys maybe there. Hopefully I saw you guys there because this video is coming up way later. The seat, especially if you're a tall guy, like I'm actually currently not even running sliders, so my seat is fixed because the sliders add about like half an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch, and about half an inch of height. So I took those out. My seat is fixed. I want to be able to run sliders again. However, I need to lower the seat rail. Now you guys are like, hey Kalvin, look at all this room you got here. Why not just lower the seat rail? Alright, it looks like it's easy on this side, and this side you could definitely just chop the seat rails down and lower it. But on this side, this is where it's a problem, is that bolt right there. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is raised up. This is raised up for like the OEM catalytic converter, and everything is kind of lifted up with it. There's like this whole big rail right here that the seat sits on. Yeah, I'm gonna start on the driver's side just because I'd rather put the work into this side if it all goes well, and you know, righteous. Okay, so here's our current situation. We got some work to be done. So, and it's all the rail is super. It's like all the legs aren't even. You know what I mean? We have a bigger drop down here, smaller one there. This one's got like a weird, like under hook thing, goes onto that stud, and we got this one. So essentially, if we can, I'm gonna essentially base it off this one. So what I would do is I would cut this, and then weld it essentially on the top side, so it would be below. But then I have to we gotta take this carpet out. I'm gonna see if I can hammer this all the way down. That's like a lot of hammering to do though.
Yeah, I'm swimming in women like young Sinatra 1 and 2. With the rat pack on my back, there's really no telling what we finna do.
Okay, so this is gonna be a job, brother. Alright, we're getting somewhere here. We're getting somewhere. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so let me show you guys where I'm at so far. Plans have changed a bit. I don't know if we're gonna go too crazy with messing with stuff up here. I'm just gonna try out if we can just tilt the seat back and drop like the ass portion of the seat down to see if that's gonna give us, it'll give us some room, but we'll see if it's gonna give us enough. So obviously we hammered in this whole portion, and yes, I know it kind of sucks, but I mean, to be quite honest, my comfort and safety is a little bit more important than a little bit of raised metal here on the floor for the catalytic converter, which we no longer have and will no longer be running. Ever. Sacrifices need to be made. It's okay. As you guys can see, we chopped off the rear legs, and this tab down here is gone. We're gonna flip it to the top side like I mentioned. For this one back here, you know, as you guys can see, you know, there's some to be chopped off, so we'll chop it, we'll bend it a little bit, and then hopefully go ahead and weld that back on in a good spot, and then we'll make sure we're all level, you know, make sure this is 0 degrees level, 0 degrees level, and well, this shouldn't have been affected at all because this is still factory location. Just back here, we'll make sure we're level, just so the seat's not crooked, and yeah, we'll get the seat back in. We'll go ahead and weld this bracket up, and man, this might actually work pretty well. You know what? It may be 100 degrees outside, but we're still suited and booted for safety, kids. Let's get this thing welded up. Man, I haven't welded in a while. Alright, how about that Rolling Papers 2 album though? Who's on that game? For sure. Alright guys, so this is it. We got it. We are all welded up, both sides, bada boom, bada boom. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, let it cool down for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and put the seats on it, and then I'm gonna essentially give this thing a shot, test fit it, see how I fit, and hopefully we made some progress, man, because yeah, we dodged a bullet by not really messing with the front portion of the seat, but hopefully by not messing with it we can still get the results we're looking for, so we'll find out soon. Oh, we lost you guys. Hey now. One thing I'm going to figure out is how to get this bolt in here now with the because it's kind of low. Let's try this out. We're gonna hop in. Okay. I'm definitely lower. So I gotta lower the steering wheel now. This feels better. First things first though, I need to cool down. Wearing that welder's jacket got me toasty. Alright, so it got a little dark last night, or new day, next day, day before the show. By the way, I had like a couple stains in my seat, bro, and I used like some of this random interior cleaner. Worked pretty well. So, I gotta say, I went for a drive last night, and this is way better. Like, I'm in a way more comfortable position right now, whereas before I felt like I was kind of sitting up here, and now like comfortably I'm at a good spot. So I'm pretty happy with it. I probably could just pop a squat in the passenger seat and just kind of see like a before and after feel. So yeah, we definitely dodged a bullet by not having to go all out and cut the front of the floor up. Just lowering the ass end of the seat. I mean, obviously it would make sense that would do something, but it's nice that it did enough of something to actually be bearable with, you know? Like, let's see if I can sit in here. This car needs a thorough cleaning in and out for surely. Oh yeah, dude, like, look at this. So if I sit like with my ass all the way to the back of the seat, like look at this. I'm hitting the roof actually. Well, I guess I would probably go a notch. Yeah, so I mean, alright, so now I could totally tell the difference. We good. Alright guys, there we have it. Pretty productive day, man. We finalized the fitment on the new bumper on the Z32. Looks killer. And then we also went ahead and did the ultra super low max mod that you can do to your seat rails to get those seats a little bit lower. Again, we could have done a little bit better of a job as far as making them even lower, but then we would have to mess with the front portion of the seat. And actually I was looking at it. The transmission mount is literally right where we would have to do the modification, so obviously we don't want to mess with that. So I think what we did is kind of like the ultimate quick and easier version, but still gives you a good result, so I'm happy about it. I was in the middle of detailing my car, then it started raining down, so it looks like we're finally clearing the zone, so I can go ahead and continue and finish this off for the show tomorrow. Come back for the next video, guys, because I have a lot of updates to give you guys a heads up on. The Kooky build, the RB25 Z build, my car, my other car, the 240, the other Z32 in the garage, so we got some updates coming. Stay tuned. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one, probably tomorrow at around the same time, between 12 p.m. Eastern and 2 p.m. Eastern, within that time window. But go ahead and follow me on Instagram. That's where you guys will get the updates. And you guys catch all the behind the scene goodness that comes out way before people on YouTube see it, if that makes sense. Alright guys, take it easy. Have a good night. I'll see you later. Peace.